Now, it may be up to you, probably or maybe not, because you're the one crunching the numbers, or it may be a hybrid situation, or a deal where you are crunching the numbers, but you are going to be providing some information to other stakeholders, right? You're going to tell them what you think, what you have found. Maybe they're not the ones who actually provided the information that those chairs were broken, that were made 20 years ago. All of a sudden, they had a 20-year shelf life. January of 2015 was the end of that shelf life, and the furniture broke. So maybe the people that you're presenting or giving this financial analysis or data analysis to may not be privy to that information. And that's where you become the hero, because guess what? You know how we got to this $4 million. And you also know how we got to this 200 and almost over $250,000, the 269,000. You know how you got there. So it's really, really important in the final step, after you've done all of your analysis and you're digging and, oh my gosh, you're Sherlock Holmes and you're trying to figure it out. Once you get to that point, you're ready to present your data. You're ready to turn this information over to someone else for you to either give a presentation on what you found, to let them look at the reports or look at the pivot tables and figure it out. And you can have little notes at the bottom, whatever. It really will vary and differ depending on the environment you're in. But be prepared for anything, folks. Be prepared to actually engage with your end user. They may have questions that you have the answers to, depending on your role. They may not know what's going on, just like you did when you first saw the 269 and the $4 million. You were freaking out yourself. You were totally, oh my goodness, where is this coming from? I don't know. Get it. Been there, done it. So take a deep breath and make sure you know all of your points, the information that you have available and the analysis that you have done, especially if you're going to be presenting this information verbally to an audience. Especially, it can be so embarrassing. You don't want that. You want to be the rock star, right? You want to be the one who says, hey, I know what happened to the $4 million, guys. I know how we got that money. I know how we made those sales. And then you look like, guess what? I know what I'm doing. I know how to analyze the data. Wonderful. So that is my final tip when you are just starting out in analyzing financial information. If you're working with huge amounts of data, that is what you do. Step 1, what time frame are you looking for? Step 2, what sticks out to you? Actually getting started with actually analyzing the data and doing the research. You may have to do research. You may need to come up with some backup for industry trends, folks. It's all part of the job, and it really can be kind of like a mystery, like you're solving a mystery. It can be fun at times, can be tedious as well, but it really can be fun and exciting. And fourth, your next step is always ask the question, why? Figure out where these anomalies and trends are coming from, and by all means try to share this information with different stakeholders that are going to be using this data. They will come to you time and time again if you can prove that you can do these data analysis and give them information to help them make decisions, or you may even come up with some great solutions on how to, guess what, let's see, when is the next furniture collapse going to happen? 20 years from 2015 was a great year. Maybe 25 years was even better, and we should be shooting for 2020, and we should be prepared in the month of January, because it looks like maybe they made this furniture in January. It's a bit of a stretch, but you never know, folks. You never know. So anyway, that is my tip, and I hope this was helpful and informative. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.